Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit Iron Knife with freedom. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! First up, as we normally do, let's start with a look at the packaging. And on the top, the G.I. Joe star! He's number 36. Oh, and there's a hook and a window to let some light in the top. And then on the front, 4 and up, warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Nice big window showcasing the figures and accessories. Nice artwork that rolls around to the side there. Very, very cool. G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit Iron Knife. Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, file card. 36 and G.I. Joe. On the back, warning, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Nice new G.I. Joe Classified Series artwork, showcasing pretty much all the figures that we've gotten so far, as far as I can tell. And it's centering on Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes and the Arashikage dojo or something there. And parents, it's small parts. Oh, don't stick things in your other language pie holes that don't belong there. Don't give it to babies, and it's Hasbro print. And that, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And we'll start with accessories. Handy dandy tweezers. And here we have his pistol. And if you can see on there, it has a nice eagle sculpted into it. And that's on both sides. Very, very nice details there. And then here we have, I guess it's your basic combat knife. Nice details on the handle and then on the blade some too. No paint apps, so it's all molded in black plastic. Then we get to his, I don't want to call it a ceremonial knife, but his personal knife, I suppose. Nice paint apps on the blade and nice sculpted detail there at the end of the pommel with a, I'm assuming that's a bird skull. So that is very, very, very nice. And next up we have his rifle. Nice looking. I don't think we've seen this in Classified Series before. Nice detail, a little bit of brown paint there. Nice big scope. The clip is removable. I didn't know that till just now. I decided to try it, but the clip does come out, so that's a nice detail on there. And then here we have his backpack. Nice detail, a little bit of black paint up here on the top that goes all the way around, so that's kind of cool. I guess he keeps bird food or something in there. And then here's a perch for freedom. And then this is where his rifle hangs on to his backpack. And there, of course, is the peg that sticks in his back. Freedom also comes with accessories, an extra set of wings that are spread out. Nice molded detail there. Looks like it's molded all in brown. So that's nice. And then let's take a look at Freedom. At first glance, he just looks like, he just sits there. But he actually has articulation in the head. So he can look up and, well, he can't really look down. He just kind of looks straight ahead. The head will do a full exorcist. And it's got a little bit of waggle to it. And of course the wings move because they're on ball joints that you saw on the extra wings, and all you have to do is just pop those off. And of course I did the wrong side. And then just pop those in, but be careful popping those in because they are made of a soft plastic. And then his legs also have some movement, so they'll go back that far and they'll go forward that far, and the feet do twist around at the ankles, but that is all the articulation that they get, and that seems to be all of his articulation. Snap his other wing back in. Set him off to the side. Let's take a look at Spirit Iron Knife himself. No longer is he a tracker. Apparently he is a sniper now. And there he has his nice little classified series communicator doodad. And a couple of grenades. Looks like a smoke grenade and a regular grenade. Nice paint app on the belt. Nice skin tone. Nice face sculpt and paint. Looks like he's a sergeant still. And here's where Freedom can perch on his arm. It's got two holes in there that correspond with the two pegs on the bottom of Freedom's feet. Sheath for his personal knife. There's a sheath for his standard tactical knife, and a holster for his sidearm. And I think most of this is reused from Duke. I could be wrong. If it is not, it's only remolded a little bit, perhaps. But it looks very much like Duke from the waist up and from the waist down, at least to the first knee joint. And, well, maybe this part too. But the knees are different and the boots are different. The hands might actually even be the same also. Well, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He's got some waggle in there. He can do the full exorcist. And let's see, does he have chicken neck? Yeah, he can chicken neck. At the shoulder, 360 degree rotation. And it'll go up above 90 degrees. Cut at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinned elbow. And it will give you that much bend. 360 degree rotation at the wrist, and it is on an up and down hinge. So up and down hinge and side to side hinge on the other side. Ab crunch lets him bend back that far, and ratcheting crunch forward that far. And the overlays here, his straps and stuff, don't get in the way too bad. Let's see, at the waist, he will do a 360-degree rotation, and also he's got just a tad bit of hula in there, but not much. Hips, the legs are on drop-down joint, just like all classified series figures, which will allow him to give you that much of the splits. He can kick up like a showgirl, but not back like a mule. Only gets that much. His butt gets in the way. Cut at the upper thigh for another 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinned knee. Gives you that much bend. At the upper shin, he does have a boot cut. So 360-degree rotation there. At the ankles, tilts down that far. Tilts up just a little bit. And a forward-facing pin for rocker. And that, my friends, is a look at the figure and his accessories. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review: comparisons. And let's start things off with his wave mates. Here he is with Cobra Officer. And his other wave mate, which he squared off with routinely in the A Real American Hero cartoon, Storm Shadow. And because I felt like he needed some other Native American comparisons, here he is with the Marvel Legends Forge. I forget which Build-A-Figure wave he was in. And from Alpha Flight, Marvel Legends Shaman. And this is from the Alpha Flight Amazon 5-pack or 6-pack, whatever it was. I don't recall how many were in there. But it was all Alpha Flight except for Sasquatch and Guardian. And to show how he compares up with Action Force, here he is with Sergeant Slaughter. And let's see how he compares up with other lines. Here he is with making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From Star Wars The Black Series, here we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And another G.I. Joe classified comparison, which I forgot to do earlier. Here he is with the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for a 7-inch comparison, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit Iron Knife with Freedom, I have to say it's a really good figure. Some of the plastic in the joints can be a little soft, but you know, that's with any action figure line these days. Be careful swapping out Freedom's wings, because these wings are made out of a little bit of a softer plastic, and you may bend it at the ball joint here and make some stress marks and eventually break it. So be aware of that. And that's the only thing The wings not in use is the only thing that cannot be stored on this figure. His rifle stores on his backpack. Sidearm goes in the holster. His personal or tribal knife goes in this sheath. And his tactical knife goes in this sheath. And Freedom can either perch on the backpack or on his arm. And I don't know, the sculpt is pretty darn cool too. That face. He looks like he's angry. Well, that, my friends, does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.